Hi everybody, Brenda here with Country Craft Creations, and I'd like to share with you my newest design team project. I had a ball creating this project. I hope you like it as much as I did making it. This project I used the Authentic Bewitched collection. This is their newest Halloween collection. I love it. It's very retro. It's not, real super kiddish, but again, very retro. I think you're really going to enjoy this. What I have made for you, this is a cigar box. I watch for these whenever I go to antique shops or flea markets. When we go to auctions, I watch for different sizes, different shapes. I've got so many, oh my gosh, so many cigar boxes you would just flip if you saw how many I have. So I watch for odd shapes and sizes that I can use and do different things with. This one I really like. It's a wooden one. It stands upright. The box is 6 3/4 by 4 5/8, so it's a nice size. Love this. It was a lot of fun to create with this box. It's super sturdy. Love this. Let me go ahead and get my skeleton out of the way here. This paper, again, was so easy to work with, so easy to create with. I think you're going to love this. I used the collection, the papers, of course, to adorn the box. Again, this is a wooden cigar box. Very sturdy. It is papered completely around and, of course, embellished. I did use some of the seam binding, the black and white seam binding from Country Craft Creations. I have some skeleton hands that are very dimensional. I have a skeleton locket here that is also attached to the bow. I thought that was very appropriate, since this paper that I used to decorate the front and the sides and the whole outside of the box is their skeleton pattern. On this is the Authentic always has a quote on their collections. I love that, and I always try to use the quote that they have. This one says, "It's as much fun to scare as it is to be scared." And this was penned by Vincent Price. We all know who Vincent Price was, one of the super great guys in the scary movies. Love it. This, again, is the outside of the box. And what I have done is I've used some of the stickers, of course. This I wrapped around the edges of the outside. This says, "Here Comes Halloween," and this was in the sticker sheet. Oh, get up there, ribbon. This one says, "There's magic in the night." I wrapped that around the sides. Whoop, I'm going to stay in frame. On the bottom, I put some rubber feet. Hubs had these, and I said, oh my gosh, that would be perfect to use. I also used another one of the stickers, and I matted that and used it on the very base of the box. Whenever you open this, my hands, like I said, my skeleton hands are dimensional, but they don't interfere with opening the box. Inside the box is an album. Love it, love it, love it. The album size is 4 by 6 3/4, and this has a huge 3 3/4 inch spine. Roomy, very roomy, ladies. Can't wait to show this to you. As you can see, the inside of the box is completely papered as well, and in the lid I got this spider web doily from a very good friend of mine, Linda, in Canada. Thank you so much. She sent me these a year or two ago, and I've used them a few times, but I thought they worked out just perfectly with this. I had some skeletons in my stash. These are sparkly skeletons, and I thought, again, this goes great with the theme of the outside paper collection. But the whole entire inside, I went ahead and used the black and white check. How cute, how cute. I'm going to go ahead and move the box out of the way so I can show you the adorable album. This is a very nice size album, as you can see. Again, this album is 4 by 6 3/4. It has a huge 3 3/4 inch spine. The album is papered again with the collection, the Bewitched collection, and this is Authentic's Halloween paper. I've gone ahead and papered the outside. This black cardstock is Authentiques cardstock. Love it. I had some of the black glitter spiders that went well with the spiderweb paper that I've used to paper this album. And I've got this on the magnetic closure as well. I have a spider. Okay, inside, again, magnetic closure. We're going to open this. And, oh my gosh, there's so much in this album. Okay, on the inside cover, as you can see, I've got some very cool, very dimensional skeleton heads. These have jewels in their eyes, and they're very dimensional. They really pop. This is a pocket that I've put on the inside, and of course you got to have cool stuff in the pockets, right? There's a booklet. Love this. I really like using their cut-aparts. These cut-aparts are very, very cool because they're so retro. I love that. And a lot of times when I make the tags, the photo tags, I like to put a journaling spot at the bottom. I just think it sets it off, and I think it's a good idea because then you have an automatic place to make some notes. You know, do a little journaling. So I've gone ahead and papered the inside again with the awesome skeleton pattern. And again, you could put photos here, and then you can journal at the bottom what the photos are about or the dates. And on the back as well. So this is going to hold, you know, several photos, and more will fit inside this pocket. That's the inside cover. The first page. These pages, again, this is a waterfall album. There's no need to make separate hinges. So easy, ladies. This isn't intimidating because, again, you don't have to make those hinges. I know a lot of you, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. So this is a very cool way to get several pages. And again, they work beautifully and they're easy to do. So this is a waterfall album inside. On the first page, I've gone ahead and used some more of the awesome seam binding. This is, of course, the purple that goes with the Halloween theme. And I've got a small pocket along the bottom and two of the cut-aparts. I've used the pattern paper, of course, to decorate the pages from the collection. And I used a punch. I had a sunrise or sunset punch, and I just thought that I liked how that looked against this. It kind of reminded me a little bit. I think it works well with some of the spider webs that are interwoven here with the headstones. And the cut-aparts, again, they're just so awesome and so easy to use. These are perfect for photo mats. On the backs of these, you can even write on them. So I left these plain. I didn't mat them. A lot of times I mat the photo mats, but this time I left that plain so that you could write on the back. Turning the page, again, some more of the awesome seam binding. I love using that. And the great thing is now it comes in so many colors. You don't have to dye it. Do you guys remember whenever you could only get the plain seam binding in like the white and you had to use your colored dyes and dye it? I'll tell you, I did several and what a mess. But, you know, if you want that look, you got to do what you got to do. Opening this, inside there's a little belly band. And of course, inside the belly band, it has to hold something. This is one of the stickers from the sticker sheet. I went ahead and matted that. That slips right back in the belly band. And the base here, aren't these papers just fabulous? I love these. Love, love, love them. Love the colors, love the patterns. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is another one of the cut-aparts. Again, Bewitching, very retro. And on the back, you can put your journaling. I've gone ahead and used one of the stickers that I matted and used the bottom stop here to put more photos. Close that up. And on this page, I have a belly band and a bottom stop. Inside, of course, is a little booklet that I created using some of the black cardstock and one of the cut-aparts. Cool. And inside, this is another belly band, a bottom stop, slide a photo right behind that, and you could also put one on the top. Plenty of space for plenty of photos. You know how many photos you have for Halloween. Several. And of course, slide this down and the little Halloween pumpkin down at the bottom. I've matted him and using him for a stop to hold on and make sure that this little booklet doesn't go anywhere. Turning the page. This is a magnetic page. You open this magnetic piece, this closure, and you open this flap, and inside there's another pocket. Little one of the stickers from the sheet. Of course, some more of the awesome seam binding, and another one of the very, very cool cut-aparts. I love these retro patterns and pictures on these cut-aparts. They're so cool. Slides right back in, plenty of space for several more photos. Close it and use the magnetic closure to keep them all perfectly in place so they're not going to slide around or fall out. On this page, it's a little bit different. This is a magnetic piece. This opens up. You could put some photos here, and to hold your photos in place, you just click that close, and that spider, that magnetic spider, is going to keep your photos nice and snug. I did the same on the back side. This is another magnetic spider. Put your photos down, place them. Magnetic spider is going to hold them in place for you. This page, see all the pages in here, ladies, and see there's a 1/2 inch gusset in between each one, so you can go nuts on your embellishment. You can go nuts filling this album with many, many pictures, because there's plenty of space with 1/2 inch gussets. This page, you have a bottom pocket. I've gone ahead and I had these in my stash. I do believe these are Tim Holtz, possibly. Very, very dimensional. This is a skeleton. It's a lady. She has a jewel for her heart. I went ahead and used that punch again to bring the sunset in here, because I just think that it doesn't necessarily look like a sunset, but I think it goes with this collection quite well, and the theme of the Halloween. Another one of the cut-aparts, and several photos could fit in this pocket. Several photos. Turning the page. Some more of the beautiful, beautiful colored seam binding. This is one of the Halloween stickers from the collection that I matted and popped up to give it some dimension. And inside this pocket, you have 2 more of the very cool cut-aparts. Or these are photo tags. Absolutely. Journaling tags, photo tags, whatever you want to use these for. Very versatile, folks. This page, this is the male. This kind of matches with the female here, the female skeleton. Here's her counterpart. Here's the male. And he is jeweled as well. And this is a very, very cool, very dimensional piece that adds to the page. Inside the pocket, again, I've used that punch. And you have another one of the cut-aparts. Plenty of space for more photos. On this page, I have narrow pockets running down the side of both of these pages, so that you can put more of the landscape type photos, or it holds the portraits as well. I happened to go ahead and use 2 more of the very cool cut-aparts, and I had some of these very, very cool, some more of these very cool, very dimensional skeleton embellishments that I used. Oops, turning the page. Lots of pages. On this page, this is a pocket. Well, on this side, you can slide your photos underneath. This is kind of like a stop, but it's very large, and I used one of the cut-aparts that was matted to be this stop. So you just slide your photos right behind here on both of these pages. I like for my pages to all be different, so that you don't know what to expect when you turn the page. Kind of a surprise. I love this. On this is a little booklet, if you will. On the front, here's a stop on the side. One of the stickers that I matted and made a stop. Another very, very cool cut-apart photo frame. This opens. More places inside for photos. Another very cool photo mat here with a cut-apart and a bottom stop here, which will hold several more photos. On this page, I love this. This is a side pocket, and inside there is a very cool booklet. one of my favorite pieces here. Some more of the black seam binding and the very, very cool pattern paper. One of the stickers that I matted. And inside, there's another one of the stickers that was an actual tag. I've got a cut apart here, or a sticker, I take that back, a sticker that I've matted, and it is a side stop to hold that, and it would hold several photos there as well. On this side, I've got two of the cut aparts. This one, I've got the bottom piece that you can journal on. There's a bottom stop here to hold them, and this is another one of the cut aparts that I left so you can write on the back. Love this, love this. Slides right back in, and again, this would hold several photos. On the back side, again, another long side pocket with the black seam binding. And I've used the cut aparts again, this time to make a very cute little booklet. And you could slide photos underneath here, close them, and it holds them in place, and you can put one here as well. And then I just went ahead and put another one of the photo mats, cut aparts, inside. Tons of space in this album, tons and tons of space. But you know, when you have a lot of photos, you've got to have a lot of space, right? This is the inside back cover, folks, and what I've done here is you take this is kind of like a little bookmark, and again, I used some of the stickers from the collection, and a little Halloween face down here, a sticker. That's holding the belly band. This slides right on top of the belly band. I've got a dimensional sticker that I popped up on the bottom pocket here. And of course, you've got to have another very cool booklet. Slide photos behind the arrow, and you can put one in place here as well. This slides right back into the bottom pocket. And this little bookmark slides behind there and right behind, like such. That, my friends, is my album that goes in this very, very cool box. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you take advantage of this collection, because again, it is super, super awesome. I know that Tamara is going to probably sell out of this because it is one of the coolest Halloween papers and collections. So head on over to Country Craft Creations, get your collection. Be sure to share what you create with it. I can't wait to see it. I will be posting some still photos and some materials list on my blog over at cross-eyed-cricket-creations.blogspot.com. I will put a link at the bottom to Country Craft Creations where you can get this collection as well as my blog. Thanks, folks, for stopping in, and check back later. I'll have more to show you. Thanks.